Welcome. This is One Gratitude. I'm Lorraine Aguilar. Anytime you can type those gratitudes into the comment box. I'll share mine with you, play you a special holiday song, and then read your gratitudes for some shout outs. So happy to see an international crowd here. I see musicians, I see nonviolent communication folk. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, to kick this off, I invite you to join me in a deep collective breath to come into this mindfulness practice. Yay. So my gratitude today is for the, I'm not sure how to say it, the empowerment of togetherness. It's the power of togetherness. This morning I was reflecting on my life and also on my desires right now as we enter a new year, as we move through this era of COVID-19. And when I look at the things that I'm most proud of in my life and the contributions that I've made, I've realized that it's always with other people, with the help of other people. Years ago, when I was living in Thailand, when I lived in LA, I wanted to take the Artist Way course. Many of you are familiar with it. It's a 12-week self-paced course by Julia Cameron called The Artist Way. I tried it by myself and I failed. I just didn't have the discipline to do it by myself. And when I moved to Thailand, lo and behold, in Bangkok, there was an Artist's Way group. And I did it, and I still have friends from that group, you know, fast forward more than 10 years later, and that experience really influenced my life in some great ways. Similarly, I just finished a winter surf, and you know, I don't think I would get out of bed as frequently to go jump into cold winter waters if I didn't have a group of friends knowing that we would be surfing together. So that's my gratitude, is the power of togetherness. Not only its historical significance to me, but I'm sensing that the writer's block that I experienced in Mexico, as well as my desires that have yet to unfold, that it feels like I'm struggling. The aha today is I think I need companions, people to work together with. So that's my gratitude, that's my huge aha. What is yours as I share another holiday song? So we've already done a Hanukkah song, we've done a couple Christmas songs, and this one, fun fact, Jingle Bells, was written by a Unitarian. And what I love about the spirit of Unitarianism and this song is that it doesn't matter your religion, your faith, or even if you're atheist, this is a song that we can all come together and sing with all of our hearts. So I invite you to sing along. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I love that song. I have so many memories of the children in my family dancing around like a 2-year-old's mosh pit to that song. Okay, I am so psyched to see you all here. Welcome Zenobia, Z the Life Coach, Panda Crow, Klaas NVC, Happy Ron 10, and Wolfgang, Foxtrot B. Right on, we got California, Germany, and Netherlands in the house. The first gratitude I see is from Happy Ron 10. He says, California is backwards on my shirt. That's the magic of Instagram. And let's see. And Panda Corral joined. Let's see. Okay, we have a gratitude from Klaas NVC, and he's saying, "Hey, Eintje!" And that's a reference to yesterday's gratitude. We were talking about the passing of the Dutch Sinterklaas persona on TV that people like Klaas and many others grew up with. And I mentioned a film that anyone could see on YouTube called Hey Eintje, and it's a very heartwarming Christmas tale. Even if you don't speak Dutch, there's subtitles. And Hey Eintje, Eintje is spelled EINDJE, short for Eindhoven, which is a lovely city where my friend Peter Pansters lives. Okay, Happy Ron 10, our musician, NBC ambassador, says, "Grateful for 2 solid days of Baby Yoda editing." Oh, Ron, I love it. And anyone who has been watching the past gratitudes is probably smiling at that comment, because we know that the Baby Yoda editing is making your music video for Even the Hardest Heart with scenes from The Mandalorian. So looking forward to the extended version of that video, Ron. Klaas NVC says, "Grateful for unconditional love. The Wisdom by Marshall Rosenberg about parenting the nonviolent communication way. P.S. Have you been a good girl this year?" Oh, lovely. For those of you who are new to nonviolent communication, he mentioned Marshall Rosenberg, which is the founder of nonviolent communication, someone that I've been very grateful to have actually learned from before he passed away. But his legacy goes on through many trainers, many people like Klaas, like myself, like many others. And the wisdom, unconditional love, and the wisdom by Marshall Rosenberg about parenting in the nonviolent communication way. You know, it's interesting. Before I started experimenting with bringing nonviolent communication to organizations, the biggest exposure I had was nonviolent communication in parenting. And even though I don't have a kid, I went to nonviolent communication parenting workshops because they were so mind-blowing at how to quote a famous book in nonviolent communication, respectful parents and respectful kids, how to honor each other without dominating, control, power, to have children want to, contribute, to be kind, not because they have to, but because they want to. And that's the power of empathy, and that's the power of nonviolent communication. So thank you for mentioning that. And to your question, have I been a good girl this year? Frankly, I don't think I've been naughty enough. I think I've been too good. Mama needs to get out and be a little naughty. So thank you for asking. I'm out of the monastery and I'm ready. Panda Corral, another nonviolent communication ambassador, says, "Grateful for family and friends during the holidays." Absolutely, Panda. And I love this awareness that even with COVID, though we may be physically separated, in a way it really illuminates how close we really are in love, in the unconditional love that Klaas mentions, and especially our family and friends with whom we have, deep bonds. So thank you for sharing that, Panda. Okay, got a little good morning from my favorite podcaster and life coach, Zenobia. I don't want to make, I know a number of life coaches, but I would say, my top, I have a number of all top favorites. So thank you. And if, oh my gosh, Zenobia, you just mean the world to me. And I would recommend if anyone needs a life coach. So, this is a live program. Say hi. Here, we got some surfers. Sing Merry Christmas.
My song with that song. Jingle bells.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Sweet. Merry Christmas. Okay, got a little California surf vibe here going on. All right. Taylor Patrick just joined us. Welcome, sweet Taylor. Let's see. Oh, we got some claps from Zenobia. Thank you. So, yeah, so if anyone's interested in life coaching or podcasting, check out Zenobia, Z the Life Coach, as well as her podcast. Okay, Taylor, I'm getting a little confused. Foxtrot B Wolfgang said, I'm hoping this is still going. I just got a little pause on my screen. Wolfgang says, I'm grateful for dyads and the people I have met dyading. Oh, I'm wondering if that's on Zoom calls or in person, but isn't it wonderful to be in dyads and to have that kind of intimate communication with another human being, real dialogue? Thank you, Wolfgang, for sharing that. Got a little happy from Taylor Paget. She says, we love Mando. Can't wait to see. All right, Ron, you've got another friend or another fan in Taylor Paget. Can't wait to see your new video coming out. Happy Ron says, grateful I've never been accused of not being naughty enough. Ron, why am I not surprised? When I see pictures of you smiling, there's a little naughtiness in that smile in my interpretations. And Wolfgang, thank you for the clarification. Wolfgang Foxtrot B says about the dyads, both personal and via Zoom. Yeah, in a way, this going back to COVID, since we're not doing a lot of large gatherings anymore, it really is bringing home the power of, one-on-one communication. Again, that the beauty of dialogue and the intimacy that it's enabled in that small environment, just one-to-one. Class NBC says, grateful for the surfers complimenting you. Thank you. There have been a couple times that I've been meeting out in parking lots singing songs, and what I've noticed is that I think people are really hungry for the holiday spirit, the Christmas spirit, the Hanukkah spirit. So when I've been singing the different songs you've heard in public, I've noticed a lot of people, hey, I think we're gonna run out of battery soon. I think a lot of people are really appreciating that. I've been hearing a lot of hoots and hollers from people from even across the water yesterday when I was doing the same thing. So anyway, well, in closing, since I'm not sure how long this will last, since we're having technical challenges, thank you so much for joining me. May this gratitude practice serve us all. May it make it easy for us to be kind during these days, these tender days. May it help us to take good care of ourselves and each other, and may it help us to do our part, whatever that is, in our own little corner of the world, with our own unique talents and gifts to facilitate humanity rising. Thank you so much, and hope to see you tomorrow.